Happy New Year, guys. Today we will talk about how to pay off your debt very quickly. Now, these are some of the example of the debts and some of the numbers over here. Those all of the numbers are arbitrary number, nothing genuine. So, example, I have a car loan and interest rate is 8%. The balance is 15,000. Payment is $500 and minimum payment is 450. And then times is nothing but I divided this balance by this payment. Meaning I didn't include the interest over here just for simplicity of the calculation. So the times is basically balance divided by payments, meaning 30 times I need to pay this payment, and same for all others. Now, if you notice over here, for some of the payment I'm paying more, and for some of the payment I'm just paying the minimum balance. Now, how can I pay all of this debt very quickly, and what's the fastest way? According to most finance gurus, one of the most popular finance guru is Dave Ramsey, and he has a snowball method for paying off the debt very quickly. And Robert Kiyosaki used the times. So how many times we need to pay the payment? This method for paying off the debt faster. They both say the very first thing you need to do not take more debt, and set up your mind so you will be very aggressive paying the debt. Now, I also had my car loan, my credit card loan. I did not have any personal loan, but I did have medical due. So how did I pay off my debt? I did use Dave Ramsey's snowball method, and really worked. It really worked for me, and I am debt free. Only debt I have is in my mortgage. Now let me tell you how this method works and how they say the method should be working. So according to Dave Ramsey, the very first thing we need to do is figure out what's the lowest balance we have. So in this particular case, this is the medical due is the lowest balance. So according to him, we should be paying off this one first. Now, he says you may disagree because this credit card, we have balance of $1,000 and we are paying 15% interest. Why should I pay this one first? This has zero interest. We should be paying this one first because this one has 15% interest. But I do agree with him. He says, no, it doesn't work this way, because paying off debt is basically a behavioral thing. It's not a mathematical problem we need to solve. So if this is so, then all of the mathematicians in the world would be the billionaires. Now he says this one we need to attack first. And how do? We basically do anything and everything we can for this one and pay minimum for all of those. Now, if you notice, we are paying a little more over here. He says, no, do not pay more than minimum for any other payment while you are paying the minimum one. So he says instead of 500, do 450. So we are saving $50 over here. So we will do 450, and instead of $100 over here, we'll do $90. So the minimum, and we are saving $60 over here. Add those $60 over here. Now if you add the $60 over here, it's becoming 110. The reason for this is we need to pay this one very quickly. He also says if you can't do anything extra or if you have any side hustles, utilize all of the money to pay off this one debt. And once you pay off this debt, celebrate, because this will get you motivated. It will create a very good feeling in your mind that you have win and you have paid off one debt, so it will give you more energy and motivation for paying off the next debt. So after paying this one, so if we do 110 now, it will probably take about less than 9 months. I'm not calculating full, but let's say for example in 8 months we paid this one, or 8 times payment. I do not mean the month. You might be paying monthly or bi-weekly or whatever time frame you are paying. Now he says go to the next one. So our next one will be this one. Now he says you are paying $90 over here, but now since you don't have this one, add all of the money into this one and attack this one aggressively. So if we attack this one now, 90 plus 110, that's because we do not have this one anymore. Due to 110 plus 90 equal 200. Now if we do pay 200, probably we will finish this in only 5 payments and we will celebrate. So again, it will encourage us, motivate us, give us the energy to pay the rest. That's how basically we pay the debt very quickly. It did work for me. Like I said, it worked for a million people. So I'm very sure if you have debt, you should be able to pay off your debt and enjoy a financial free life, because I understand the pain when we get or earn money, all of this money just going out because we need to pay debt. Well, Robert Kiyosaki's method is little different. He says instead of thinking about the minimum balance, think about how many times you need to pay the balance. So attack on the minimum times one, but the approach is basically the same. Once you basically pay off one debt, then celebrate. It will give you more energy or more motivation to get the next one. I want to conclude this session over here just saying one more thing is the best book on the money I have ever read is the Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Think about this, why this author did not name this book like Work Hard and Grow Rich or Earn Extra and Grow Rich. He's saying think and grow rich. So it's basically our mindset thing. We think within our mind. Money is created in our mind, then with our activities and work. The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wallace. He talks all about the mindset thing. The Art of the Deal by our President-elect Donald Trump. This book talks about all of the strategies and strategies about getting the deal. It's all comes from the mindset. The Psychology of Money by Morgan. It's all of the mind-related thing. Rich Dad Poor Dad, 2 different mindset he basically compared in this book, and those are all of the world famous popular finance-related book. So you need to have a very clear mindset and have a dedicated goal for paying off the debt quickly. Set up your mind focus on this is where I need to go, regardless what the matter is. And I personally now feel like how financially free I am after paying off my debt. Honestly, those debt was a pain. After every month, it was just sucking all of my money from my bank account. So pay off your debt very quickly and you will surely enjoy your financial life.